what good is being good for one repetition? Now, if you're a powerlifter, then that's all you care about. For everybody else, it matters about being able to do a lot of reps or at least a bunch of repetitions. So my objective with getting strong is not only to be strong for one repetition, which I will measure, but it's also to be able to do a lot of work without getting really sore or without exceeding my capacities. So I'm doing sets of 10 here, and the idea is that the bar should move quite fast, that there's some power expressed. Now, it doesn't look overly powerful, but I can tell you that if you're training with decent bar speed, when you're training for higher reps, then you are going to maintain some ability to go fast with weights. And I think it is very important to maintain some ability to go fast with weights. So 60 kilograms here, and I was doing these, again, dense strength style, every minute, start a new set. So also when you go fast like this, it means that you get a chance to rest in between. If you go for tempo for sets of 10, then your rests become very short. And I did actually attempt 5x10 on this just a week or two ago, and I didn't make it, but I was using a pause. And you can see that there's a huge difference between pausing on these repetitions and going for speed. So here is speed. And it was cool to have the kids involved. Right now you might be able to hear them in the background. That's not as good when they're involved in that way, but such is the life of a parent. All right, so I got 6 sets of these for 10. Nice and smooth. After I did strength in the morning, these were with a more conventional bench press grip, so quite a bit wider, and using the chest, using the pecs. Next challenge was 20 repetition squats. I don't know what's going on with the video quality. It's like some kind of 1960s conspiracy movie. But I went for 20 reps. And the game was only pause in the bottom. Every rep has to have a pause, and you can only pause in the bottom. So on some of the earlier reps, I didn't really concentrate and just wanted to pause a little bit at the top. But the goal is pause every rep, and it's a way to get more comfortable with the bottom and also to build endurance in the trunk, structural integrity. It's only 60 kilograms, and obviously it doesn't get to the point where you're not going to be able to stand it up, but it's still tough. It was definitely tough for me, for the trunk, for my endurance. So no pause at the top. I was a bit more aware, more strict towards the end. As soon as you get to the top, you have to go back down. You have to pause, and then when you feel ready, come back up. Pause for as long as you want. But every rep is paused at the bottom, and no pause at the top is the goal. You see, I often had like a 1 second pause, but it did feel like no pause. So when you feel like you want to rest, no, you go down and you can rest at the bottom as long as you want. Not a good challenge for beginners. I say it would be quite risky even at a moderate weight. But yeah, my back was feeling like crampy by the end of it. And so the next challenge, I could get the balloon game out of the way, was we did play with the balloon, don't worry. We played soccer, played keep the balloon up. 100 kilos now, and testing out, okay, can I do this with a pause for reps? I've been doing this as singles, 100 kilos. I've done it singles with the pause. First I did it with no pause, then I did it with the pause. Now I've done it with the pause for 3 reps. So the 100 kilos is now well and truly a very comfortable weight for squats at any time. Progress.